guys, I'm Racing Chewy Side, and got a video for you guys today, and it's a track guide for Pocono. One of the toughest tracks on the circuit, and the setup does not help any of that, so as you can imagine, it's loose if I'm complaining about it, but it's not too bad. Last week was tight, and I didn't like it, so they gave me something I would like. So hopefully nobody complains and wants a set change. Just learn to drive it, and you'll be fine. Best I could do is a 54.9. And I don't even know how I hit that. I couldn't hit that in earlier practice for some reason, but I guess I figured it out. It's all in the tunnel turn and turn 3. Turn 1, as you'll see in the slide, you can get away with a mistake, so we're just going to do the usual. Cockpit view. Oh, before I do anything else here, the setup as the usual is fixed. All this 12:1 steering ratio plus 4 offset. Remember, fixed setup. The one that's default. So let's do this lap. So here we go. You can see there, I had a mistake in 1, which is forgivable, you know. But 3, it's out of control. 2, it's out of control. You can see how much I struggled there just getting it up to stay where I wanted. But as I said, most of the times being made up or lost in the tunnel turn and 3, I think. This is my opinion, but I could show like an external. You know, I'm not even going to show an external. It's not really important. What's really important is what you can see, you know, during the corner. But as you can see here, I got a good launch off 3, because there's no turn 4. So making our way to 1 here. I guess I should get in the car. There we go. Making our way to 1. I'm braking pretty much to the last of these markers here. So you see that's a 2 marker and here's the 1. So I'm braking right at the 1, or right before it actually. You can see the way I drive. I get off the brakes as I'm getting off the throttle, or I get on the brakes as I'm getting on the throttle off. So you can see right about the 1 sign, I'm out of the gas completely and on the brakes. I'll just say a car length before. You know, pretty much car length before you hit the trees here. So here on the brakes, quite hard to get the thing slowed up. Take a normal arc in, and me, I drive it to the bottom. So on the brakes, there's a lot of brake bias, so the thing doesn't want to turn while you're on the brakes. So I don't know. You're on the brakes for quite a long time in turn 1 until you feel like the car's slowed down enough where you can get it to the bottom. And me, I kind of wish I held on the brakes longer, because that probably would have given me a way better lap time. You see, I should have gotten off the brakes there, but here I'm rolling, trying to keep it on the bottom, and again, I let off the brakes too soon, and I didn't keep it on there. But as long as you feel like, once you feel like the car does not want to turn anymore, and it's to the point where you think you're giving up too much time, get back on the throttle and widen out the turn. As you can see I'm doing here, I got on the throttle quite late, but pretty much when your windshield hits this yellow book, I guess right here, or turn 1 Poconos right, you know, center of the screen. And that's when I get in the throttle hard. And assuming you can keep it on the bottom, or assuming you can drive it out, you can stay in the throttle. If not, you'll be fighting the car like I am here. So yeah, make our way down the back straightaway, as usual after getting that run out of 1. Fast forward that. And here we're making our way into the tunnel turn. So let me slow this down. And I'm getting on the brakes, I don't know, again, car length or 2 before the safer barrier here. You see it? Let's say 1 car length, 2 car lengths, sorry. About 2 car lengths before I'm getting hard on the brakes while coming out to this. You want to follow the bulge, I guess, of the wall here, the safer barrier. You see where here's concrete wall, then here's safer barrier. You see where it's bulging out? That's what I'm following to turn down into. So I'm turning in while braking hard. Again, to get the car to turn. The car wants to get real loose on entry if you don't do it right, or it slides all 4 tires. But you can see once I feel it start turning down, I'm slowly releasing the brake to the point where I'm just letting it roll right about here. So take a look at that. Anyways, we're going to roll this down pretty much to the curb. And once you feel like it's not going to turn anymore without scrubbing off speed to where you think you can get away with getting back on the throttle, to keep it from turning down, start straightening up on the wheel and get back to the throttle right about here. So the scoring board right around there, I guess, or turn 2. That's where I'm getting on the throttle, way on the curbing. Don't touch the curbing or it'll upset you. Here you can see I got loose. You see I again got loose, but I'm staying on the throttle, not letting it go while driving outward. So we'll make our way to 3. And here, if you hit turn 2 right, you should be approaching this at around 184 or 183 or something like that. Guessing 183 is the maximum that I hit. And I'm braking pretty much as I come in contact with this yellow Sprint Cup, or, yeah, whatever the sign says. You know, it says Sprint Cup Series there. Getting hard on the brakes, I'm out driving it in like a normal corner. And of course, drive it. Some people opt to use the patch. I said, as I'm on the brakes, I'm turning down in. I go straight to the bottom. I don't know why. That's just the way I've always done it here. Is it the best way? I have no freaking clue, because I'm really never good here. I'm okay here. So we're turning this down while braking. Still turning down. You're just driving in like a normal Apex. You know, driving it like normal. Still on the brakes, but you can see how much I've released them since the initial braking point. You can see I'm braking a lot here, and I'm gradually releasing the brake very slowly until I get to where I feel like, again, the car's got to roll. Friction's going to scrub off speed to the point where I want it to be around 140, 138 miles an hour. Or something like that. You can see that's where I'm getting on the throttle. Right as I'm hitting the exact apex. Or, again, Sprint Cup Series logo right in your face. So right here is where I'm picking up the throttle. I should be, at least. I hit the curb, not the thing you want to do, because it upsets the car. But again, if you can drive it like turn 2 and really fight the car out, I had to let off the throttle there, and that ruined me. But that's what I'm doing, so yeah. 54.9. So that's really all there is to it. Big track, you can see there's like 6 lanes there. Might as well use them all in the race. I don't know. Tough track. Next week we're at one of my best tracks, which is Michigan. So yeah. And if anyone's interested, after this track guide, I'm gonna have like a beginner iRacing series starting. You know, I'm beginning a new series on Wednesdays, so look out for it. It's every other Wednesday, because my other Wednesdays are like sim mod reviews or whatever, I don't know. This Wednesday is going to be the first of the iRacing 101, which is a beginner course, but after that, we're going to start getting into some advanced driving, so yeah. Anyways, Sim Racing Chewy side. Yeah.